Very well. But be careful. Now be careful. They do like to sit upon my horse. It seems to improve their posture.
They like to play at being their great hero. General Washington.
This committee of ours must do more than just sit. We were appointed to declare for independence. Let us make that declaration before the British overwhelm us, sir.
Mr. Adams, the colonies will stand firm and united against their enemies. Rest assured of that.
I think not, Mr. Jefferson. Well, the volunteers from Connecticut will have no man from Massachusetts in their corps. Massachusetts despises all Rhode Islanders. The troops from New York and Pennsylvania would rather fight each other than the enemy. And your Virginians are no better. They refuse to fight beside freed Negroes. No, sir, we must declare for freedom and confederate, or we are lost, Mr. Jefferson.
I confess I'm confused, sir. Since you're known for your eloquence, why ask me to draft this document?
You've been a member of our Congress for about a year, and you have not yet said more than 3 sentences in public. But you have the reputation of a masterly pen. You write with true elegance, while I have none of it.
I disagree, sir. I've seen the power of your arguments when you debate in the Assembly.
Another reason for you to make the declaration. I have never held my tongue in public. When a man out-talks his opponents, he often ends up with enemies.
You have many friends here.
Oh, no, sir. I'm thought obnoxious. Were I to draft this declaration, it would be 3 months in revision. We do not have the luxury of time, Mr. Jefferson. You can write it in a few days, and we can win the vote within a month.
If ever a man deserved to write this statement, it's you.
You're quite right, Mr. Jefferson. But I beg you, let's stop all this discussing. Please, hesitate no longer, but begin your work at once. My dear Abigail, time has been given for the whole people maturely to consider the great question of independence and to ripen their judgments, dissipate their fears, and allure their hopes, so that the whole people in every colony of the 13 have now adopted it as their own act. This will cement the Union. You will think me transported with enthusiasm, but I am not. I am well aware of the toil and blood and treasure that it will cost us to maintain this declaration and support and defend these states. Yet through all the gloom, I can see the rays of ravishing light and glory. I can see that the end is more than worth all the means, and that posterity will triumph in this day's transaction. This day of July 1776 will be the most memorable in the history of America. It ought to be commemorated as the day of deliverance, from one end of this continent to the other, from this time forward forevermore.